For this video, we are going to be going down a list on how to be a baddie. If you're interested in more, stay tuned. So yeah, for this week's video, I'm going to be going down a list on ways to be a baddie. I feel like I don't consider myself a baddie, but this is kind of inspired by my ABG video. This was like the first article that I saw that wasn't a Pinterest like link. As much as I love Pinterest, don't get me wrong, I love it, but they always just show you pictures and then you have to go click on like the actual thing. It's just so much work. So this is the first article that I saw that was like actually a Google article. So that's what I'm going to be going off of today. But before I start, I just wanted to quickly talk about a few things. So last week's video, I was talking about what I keep in my bag this year. And at the end of the video, I was like, tell me some of your organizing tips on how to keep your purse organized because my purse is literally a mess. Of course, like 2 days after I filmed that video, I went to my mom's house. So she always gets those little like Ipsy packages. And I went to her house and she let me have a few bags. And this literally changed the dynamic of my purse. So I just want to talk about it a little bit because I did ask for some of your opinions, but now I'm going to be giving you a little tip. So she gave me like these little bags, but it's clear. I thought it was super cute. So I put all of my products in here. So like my blotting papers in here, my chapstick, the hand wipes. I also put like a little scrunchie. And about this scrunchie, I actually bought 2 of these from one of my local friends here where I live. She makes these herself. It's called Skina Co. And these scrunchies are so cute, but I love the fact that they have little crystals inside of them. And she gives you a little list of what the crystals in these scrunchies do and like how they help you. So I will put a little picture right here just so you can see a little bit better because this is a little too far away to see. I only got 2 for now, but I'll definitely be purchasing more. I just wanted to test them out to make sure that I liked them. I will leave a little link in the description box of her website so you can go check them out. There's definitely a lot of different scrunchies and crystals that you can choose from, so I love that. And I always put at least one of these scrunchies in here just to make sure that I have something to hold my hair back. So yeah, anyways, let's get to this video. So the first step of this baddie article is look and attitude. I'll just read what this whole step says and then I'll just like give my input after. So it says, being a baddie is all about 2 things, look and attitude. We can all agree, key to being a baddie is having the right attitude. First things first, confidence. You can't walk into a room with your head down and expect anyone to think you're a baddie, which I totally agree with through this whole article. I think that's the one sentence that really stuck out to me. And I feel like out of this whole list, this specific step is probably one of the most important ones because having confidence can honestly change your whole entire look. When people look at you and you're confident, I feel like it just brings attention to you, but like not bad attention, like good attention. You walk into a room with your head held high and people are like, oh, who's that? Just in general, for yourself, you have to be confident in who you are for other people to believe that you are what you want to be, you know? Walk in head high and make eye contact, which I feel like that's something I need to work on, especially nowadays. I don't know what's wrong with me. All of a sudden, I just turned into like a huge introvert. If I go to the grocery store, I never know if I should say hi or not to people. And then I get like almost stressed out to like say hi or if I shouldn't say hi. And then I end up just like kind of like, and not saying hi at all. I don't know what's wrong with me. I think it's just because I'm from a small town, so obviously I know everyone, but if I haven't talked to them in a while, the right thing to do would be to say hi because you know them. But I'm like, if I say hi, like what if they don't say hi back to me? What if they don't remember me? What if they think I'm weird for saying hi? All these things just like go around in my head, especially because there's been times where I've like said hi to people and they almost give me like a look and I'm like, oh my god, did you not want me to say hi? Do you not know me? I don't know. So ever since then, I've just been like kind of like awkward. That's something I should definitely work on, but whatever. You walk in like that, you own the room's attention with the right outfit, which again, I totally agree with, because when I have my hair done with a nice outfit and some makeup on, I literally feel like a bad bitch. Like, isn't this what this whole video is about? But I totally agree with that statement. Like, the right outfit just brings a whole level of confidence that who doesn't love, you know? Wearing an outfit that like I don't really totally love, but I went out anyways because I was rushed, or I just like wanted to try it out, but I don't really like it. Like, I feel self-conscious about it. Even though like no one's staring at me, I still feel like, oh my god, like I hate this outfit. So I definitely agree with that statement. Like, the right outfit totally changes your persona. Like, you can go from being a cute little innocent girl to being like a bad bitch. So yes, remember to be nice. Kindness goes a long way with people, and people will admire you for not being rude. This goes back to me being socially awkward. I feel like people probably think I'm a bitch, especially because I don't say hi. Ever since I got weird looks for saying hi to people before, I just like don't want to because it makes me feel awkward. And it sucks because I used to be able to go like and give them that little like smile, but since I have to wear masks everywhere now, like I go like, and you can't even notice that I'm smiling, so I actually have to go like that. But like, what if they don't wave back at me? I really hope that people don't think I'm mean, because I really try not to be. So the bottom line of this step is have confidence, walk in and own it, which I think I could do. So the next step is hygiene. So for this step, we're gonna go back in time a little bit because obviously I already got ready. The article says, hygiene is what everyone should have, but for baddies, it's extremely important. So let's go back in time and see what those are. So since the next step of this process on how to be a baddie is hygiene, I thought I would just take you along with me while I get ready for my day and go through the list of things that you need to use to be a baddie. So the first one is lotion. I already did this step because I did it in the bathroom and I'm currently in my room. I used this Cetaphil lotion today. Sometimes I use like a scented lotion, but I'm gonna be wearing perfume today, and I felt like if I used a scented lotion and then a scented perfume, that'd be a whole lot of scents and they probably would be a little bit overpowering. So instead I just used a unscented lotion for my body. So I'm just gonna use this scrunchie that I mentioned earlier to hold back my hair. I'm not gonna tie it, I'm just gonna put it in the scrunchie just so I can put my face lotion on. I'm going to be using this little Aveeno Positive Radiant Sheer Daily Moisturizer. It also has SPF 30, which is why I'm using it today because it's pretty sunny. I remember in my self-care video, I talked about how I use like a moisturizer and then sunscreen after. I was originally going for a moisturizer that had SPF already in it, but unfortunately the CeraVe one that I was looking for didn't have it at the time, so I just got CeraVe and just a random sunscreen. But now I found this one, so this is what I use on my face. So the next step is brushing your teeth and flossing, which I also did in the bathroom because I don't have a sink in my bedroom. A little tip for that step that I want to talk about is I was always told as a kid that you should always use a vibrating toothbrush, like one of those like a little electrical ones. I don't know how true that is, but that's just what I was told as a kid, so I thought I would share it. And you should be brushing your teeth twice a day and flossing at least twice a day as well. I find that when I don't floss my teeth for a day, I can definitely feel it. I have a retainer on the back of my bottom teeth, so when I don't floss, I can like feel grime behind my retainer when I don't floss. So I try to floss at least once or twice a day. Sometimes I get lazy, but what can you do? And I also use mouthwash every time I brush my teeth. Well, almost every time I brush my teeth. The steps that I do is I brush my teeth, then I floss, and then I swish around mouthwash in my mouth. And I feel like after I floss and then I use mouthwash after, it kind of just like gets rid of anything that was kind of left over, which I like, and then my mouth feels all nice and clean. So I'm gonna skip the next three just because I need to get changed for that to go on. So I'm gonna skip right down to 5, which is showering. I did that today. Clearly, my hair is wet, so I'll just start on what I used in the shower. I use a Aveeno like lavender body wash, but I didn't really think I needed to show that in this video because it's pretty basic and straightforward. Nothing too crazy about it. For my hair, I use the Shea Moisture brand. This is the conditioner and the shampoo. I'm pretty sure in my self-care video, I talked about how one of these was sulfate-free and the other wasn't. I'm dumb, I'm sorry, I lied. They're both sulfate-free. I just didn't read the bottles, apparently. Another thing that I use in the shower though for my hair, in this article, it talks about dandruff, and just like, let's pull this article up so I can read it word for word. So in the article, it says, if you have dandruff, there is shampoo that will remove the flakes. For me, I have always kind of struggled with dandruff. I've used so many different kind of shampoos that try to help with dandruff. It just never really satisfied me enough. Like, I would always find like little flakes in this area because this is like the most troublesome area for me. So the first thing that I started doing is I stopped using dry shampoo as much as I used to. If you've been with me since the beginning, you probably would have heard me say a few times now that I literally put like a full can of dry shampoo in my hair. I stopped doing that because I heard that dry shampoo makes your hair fall out. I don't know how true that is, but I'm not gonna risk it. So instead, I've been washing my hair twice a week with these shampoo and conditioners. And then I also use this little scalp scrub that I found on Amazon. This is supposed to help with removing products in your hair and like product buildup, but also helps with dandruff as well. So this has been like a must-have for me lately. You pretty much just go like this in the shower. At least that's what I do. When I have shampoo in my hair, I kind of just go like this, and then I rinse it out and kind of like rinse it when I'm in the shower. And then with the conditioner, I just do it again. Not because I need to, but because it feels so nice when it's just like on your scalp. I saw it in a fellow YouTuber's video. I think her name is Brittany Vazar or something, Brittany V something. I'll link her video down below because there was so many products from Amazon that she talked about that I'm like, I want that. I'll link it down below just so you can go check it out because I love her videos. But this was one of the products that she talked about. I don't think that this was the specific scalp scrub that she bought, but I found my own and I love it. It's so easy to use. You hold it like that. Since I've been using this, I feel like my dandruff has been like non-existent, so that's always great to know. If you're like me and struggled with dandruff for a long time, I know how annoying it can be. Finding this thing was honestly a life changer for me because I love it. It's so handy. So number 6, it was just my face wash. I washed my face with this cleanser. I've been using this CeraVe cleanser. I like it so far. I feel like it makes my face feel really soft and nice. The last cleanser I was using kind of made my face feel dry, so this one doesn't feel like that. I'll probably keep on using it. So I'm just gonna go ahead and brush my hair now. I know that you're not supposed to really brush your hair when it's wet, but I have this detangler brush that I got from Shoppers. I used to brush my hair in the shower and I heard that's like really not good for your hair. So I stopped doing that once I found this scalp scrubber, and I feel like my hair is definitely not as naughty as it used to be. Now that my hair is all brushed, I am going to get changed and I will be right back. Okay. So since I am done getting changed, I'm just gonna go over the steps that I skipped earlier because I wasn't wearing clothes. I'm gonna do my deodorant first. So I'm just gonna be using this dry spray deodorant by Dove. I think these are so much fun to use because it's like... And then the next one that I skipped before was Perfume. I'm going to be using Bon Bon by Viktor and Ralph. This is honestly probably one of my favorite perfumes. I think it smells so good. And honestly, I bought this online before I even knew what it smelled like. I just bought it because how pretty is this bottle? I love glass bottles. That's like a thing that I like. So this is one of my favorite perfumes. And I'll just put a little bit like right there, and then on my wrist, and I'll rub it right there. So that is it for the hygiene step. Next, we're gonna go on to makeup. Yes, if you noticed, I changed my shirt. The black one just was kind of annoying me, so I decided to just change it into this cute little white tube top because I felt like it was easier, there was no straps, and yeah, whatever. So I'm just going to use this little scrunchie again to put my hair back. I know usually I use that little like headband thing, but I don't want it to indent my hair since it's kind of wet still. So I'm just gonna start with this Honeydew Me Up primer. A little goes a long way. So since I'm going to be going for a walk today, plus I'm going to be wearing a hat, I don't want to be using too much foundation or just makeup in general on my face. So I'm just going to be using concealer on the parts of my face that I feel like need a little bit of help. So I'm pretty much just going to put concealer under my eyes, on my chin, pretty much where I put concealer normally, but I'm also going to put a little bit on my cheeks over here just because my cheeks get kind of red sometimes. And in this article, it says that you don't have to wear makeup if you don't want to. So I just take this as an opportunity to not put that much makeup on and show you all how I do my makeup when I want to do my makeup, but I don't want to put too much on my face. Now I'm just gonna put some powder on my face, some blush, and some bronzer just to give my face a little bit of color. So now that my makeup is done, I just wanted to show you that you don't need to put a lot of makeup on to wear makeup. Especially if it's like summertime and it's starting to get hot. No one wants to wear like a full face of makeup. For the next part, I'm not done with my hair yet. I'm gonna put my extensions in, but I'm only gonna put the halo part because I'm gonna be wearing a hat as well. But I just wanna give my hair a little extra length. As you can see, it's already on my bed, ready to be put on. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do that next. It also doesn't say that you have to wear extensions. I just want to put extensions on because that's how I feel the baddest. Okay, so my hair is kind of curled now. I wasn't too worried about it because I'm going to be putting this hat on. So now we are going to get into the next step. So for the next step, it's outfit. I just threw on this gray hoodie that I got from Shein. I'll show you a full view of what my outfit looks like. Let's see that. So this step said that you don't have to go with like the trendy stuff that everyone wears. So the next step is body. You just have to be comfortable in your own body. I feel like that's like going back to the confidence thing. You have to be confident in who you are. So obviously you have to love your body the way it is. Love yourself for all your curves or all your skinniness, whatever kind of body type you have. Love it. I remember this one used to be so hard for me, not because I was self-conscious about my body, but I'm literally like 5 feet tall. I'm so short. And one thing that I will never forget, I was a server here a few years ago, and during like tourist season there was people that came from out of town and they were like looking at me, and I was like, oh my goodness, like why are these people staring at me? And they were like, oh, like you're so pretty, and told me how pretty I was, and I was like, oh thanks. And they're like, oh, if you were just a little bit taller, you could be Miss Universe. I'm like, oh my god. And that comment literally stuck in my head for years. I would Google like how to be taller, like procedures that you needed to do to be taller. As the years have gone by, I haven't gotten any taller, but I have learned to love myself for how short I am. Other than that, love yourself the way that you are. So the next step is social media. It just says that you don't need to be telling the world what's going on in your life. Just keep your feed like bad bitch energy, I guess it is pretty much what it's saying. And make sure that the pictures that you're posting are good angles, good lighting. So that's pretty much what this step is saying as well. The next one is the music that you listen to. Honestly, you can go and listen to whatever music you want, but a few of the artists that are on this list that I listen to are Rihanna, Drake, Beyonce, The Weeknd, G-Eazy, Halsey, Eminem, Nicki Minaj. The next part of this article is boys. I have a boyfriend for almost 3 years now, coming up soon. I don't have to worry about that kind of stuff. But yeah, that is it for this list of how to be a baddie. I hope you enjoyed this video. I wasn't really sure how this was gonna go because, I don't know, like, I don't even really know what a baddie is. I'm just like this weird, like, quirky person, but you know, I thought it would be fun to see like the steps on how to be a baddie. I definitely do agree with the confidence part though, because confidence is key, not even just to be a baddie, but just in general. I feel like you catch more people's attention when you walk into a room and you're confident in yourself. But that is all for now. If you got this far in my video, congratulations, you're now part of the LOS gang. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, definitely give it a thumbs up. And if you like the videos that I do, definitely consider hitting that subscribe button down below. But I will see you next week, LOS gang. I hope you had a good rest of your day, and I will see you next Thursday.